Hey guys, how's it going? July 31st, 2021. I was going to say 2121. That wouldn't make any sense because I'd be dead. Um, I'd be long gone. But, anyways, what's up? Jesus, Murphy. I didn't expect this to happen this weekend, but I was filtering around and I spent a lot of the day. Actually, I went out for. We went out for a really, really good hike, Emmett and I. But other than that, I've been playing Train Sim World most of the day, and I got to tell you, it's addictive. It's got the juices flowing. Um, don't worry, I know it ain't gonna go far. I know that. But for what it's got, I mean, number one, it was free. So I mean, honestly, if this was $15, $20 like trains, I don't know about $15 because trains had much more value at $15 for me. I think long term value probably. Yeah, I can still go back to trains anytime. I just haven't felt like it. Nothing has really inspired me to do it that much. But somehow I picked this up, and I knew the eye candy would inspire me. So I figured, yeah, I'll go with this, and I'll see number one if it runs on my system because I was told originally when I was looking back at Hamilton that I was going to be running a low. I'm running on Ultra, and I got a mid-grade computer. It runs fine. I don't have any issues. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Now, mind you, it resets the settings every time it wants to go back to high or something like that. But even at high, it's not that bad. But I like to put it to ultra when I can. Who knows? Maybe it's overriding those settings at the beginning and then it's not resetting. I don't know. There's no manual for this stupid thing, so. But I know I sound negative on this thing, but honestly, I know I know the way they are. Let's just maybe quit talking and get into this damn thing we can get to it because we got a good job to do here. So I think it takes about an hour and a half or so if I can get the thing to start moving. Where am I here? Oh, I want to go Epic Games again. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Epic Games. I knew it was on Steam, but holy crap! I was like, Epic Games. What the heck? I was surprised to see that. Hello, is this going? Hello. I think it's going. Train Sim World. Okay, let's try that. Let me just try this. It's acting very strange. Suddenly. Oh, okay. I'll take that. If you don't want to launch the thingamajig, I don't care. I just want to make sure this is coming in over the screen and all that other stuff. Okay. I don't know if I have to run windowed or whatever. I'm not going to play around with it too much. I'll leave the settings the way they are other than bring it back up to ultra. Control, screen. Oh, it is on full screen. Oh, it's on ultra. It remembered this time. The one time it didn't for some reason, but I don't know what the anti-aliasing and VSync. You guys can tell me what the hell that's all about because I haven't got a freaking clue. VSync's off. I don't know. I don't know what's good, what's bad. I like it as it is. I mean, can it get better? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe somebody else has a better system or setup and a better video card. I don't know. But I'm running on Ultra, so what the hell? And it runs fine. I don't have. I have not had. I mean, yeah, I've had the odd hesitation and loading and stuff like that every now and then, but it seems to run pretty good. No, I don't want to do this morning local crap because that one, it wouldn't let me go back to it. So we'll go to the main menu. We'll do something different here. Eventually, I'll go through some of this stuff, but Dovetail Live disconnected. I don't care as long as everything else is working. Okay. Yeah, timetable. So I already have a livery. It's not there right now. Oh, maybe that goes in with the thing with the whatever. I'm gonna do an overnight run. Westbound helper. Oops, I didn't even get to take a look at that. Oh well, it's a manifest. It'll be at night. Maybe I'll do a day one. Hang on. Nah, hang on. I'll do a day one. It's going down the hill though. It's not bad. Nah, I'll go back. I'll give you guys some daylight. I like it at night though. It looks pretty cool at night. Yeah, let's go to the main menu. I wanted to see it, but you guys got one that you like? Let me know. Let me know if there's one you like. I'll find one anyways. Timetable. Okay. Something first thing in the morning. Manifest Willard to Cumberland. It's 6:57 in the morning. Wow, there's nothing between 2:10 and 6:57, huh? Alright. I'll try that one. Q352. Have I done that one yet? I don't think I have. I'm gonna do it anyways. $90 minutes. All right. Yeah, let's get her all set up. So with this is I like this part. This is really cool. So the current setup, auto brake, independent brake is the trail. I don't want that. Cut in or out. Cut in, and we want it on the lead. Did it save the changes? Oh, you did. Okay. Ready. Ready. Freddy. What's my train look like? And it's got some of the liveries that I was, Emmett and I were working on. Those red cars are not part of the game. Those are some stuff that we were working on. So I think that's pretty cool. It's something different, that's for sure. Let's go here. Oh, no. We don't need air conditioning, do we? I'll put a low fan on. If it ever wants to go. This thing is so finicky. Alright, high fan. I don't care. Okay. Everything else is on. Blah, blah, blah. That was the only thing I had to use. Gauge lights. I don't need them. Step lights don't need to be on. I'll turn them off now. No. Okay, actually, get in there, because I got a funny feeling I don't need to do anything else other than get it going. And we're going up a bit, so alright. Let me check something out here. Gotta turn the refrigerator on. I don't know why it's always off. Well, that didn't take long. I just had to let it charge up, I guess. Okay. So yeah, the scenery is awesome. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is pretty awesome. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on. Like the water texture is a little weird. Some of the other textures are not the greatest. If you look at the railway ties, they're painted on. So I mean, it's not perfect, but the lighting and the brightness and the way everything. I mean, even the weather. I played around in the snow, and it was really, really cool. It has a lot of potential. Unfortunately, I don't think it's realized it, nor do I think they plan on doing anything about it, but that's just my decisive, I don't know what the hell am I talking about, but whatever. There's the sun coming up. I was hoping to have a sunrise, but I might have to settle for a sunset later. I sort of had one when I was loading the coal earlier. Okay. Did I open that up? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's... Actually, no, I'll close it up. I'll close it up for now. That way we can talk. So... sometimes you run and all of a sudden the thing breaks on you, like literally. You go back in and all of a sudden it doesn't want to move. I've seen that happen. That's happened a couple times to me, and I'm like, okay, that's strange and all, but I don't know what else to say about it other than give up or try again. And honestly, I didn't want to try again because it was one of these little stupid ass switching puzzles. And oh my god, you can tell people who, like, the way I see it, Dovetail probably got a lot of official CSX information, just like they had in the original Train Sim World. But then they, they get their corporate what trains are like speech, and I don't know what it is like over in Europe and all that other stuff, but they haven't got a freaking clue over here. I mean, there are some things about this that you can tell are done well. There's other things that just look incomplete. And I've seen this in the routes too. I remember when I saw the Niagara one. Like, these signals are, to me, they're awesome. I mean, do they look like that in real life? Probably not, but it's hard to simulate it in real life too. I just like the fact that they're visible. So for me, that's a bonus. I want to see the signal's visibility in the distance. Well, we're up to 45. I guess I can go up a little higher. I was surprised. At first, I didn't think there was any other trains, and then all of a sudden, there was one train run I had, and I didn't see any trains, and all of a sudden, I finally found one. So I guess these schedules do have AI, or at least it seemed that way. And if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll just have fun. The AI just does its thing anyways, so. But like I said, I mean, it runs fine on mine. I don't have a problem. The red box cars are the custom stuff that we tried to screw around with. I'll probably delete that one. My son's gonna make them. That's one thing he's looking forward to. Oh boy, I'm gonna be going over speed in a second here. When did that go down to 35? Oh, I missed it. All right. This thing is stingy as hell. And yeah, you don't have to worry about setup or anything like that. Just throw it around. I mean, it's that stupid. But, you know. I mean, they treat it like it's a friggin' gas pedal. So, I don't even know why they have setup and all the other stuff. But I love the lighting in this. Other than the water lighting, I mean, just the water texture alone with the trees in the background. Yeah, some of them you can tell are low poly, and some of them aren't even 2D, but it's good shit. Sorry I can't be checking the chat while I'm running, guys, but yeah, we'll stick our head out the window for a while. So one thing I do like the schedule format. I I think it's that's something that Run 8 can learn a thing or two from, because for me personally, the way I see it, you want to have a schedule or a call. What you want to also have is variance. Randomness for the sake of randomness is not cool. I've never liked randomness just to throw random stuff, and because when you rely on just randomness, you get random results. You want to have a baseline for the variance, and then you could set up randomness inside the variance itself. But it should relatively be the same. The trains should, if a train has a certain symbol, it should relatively look like the same train. Yes, it's going to change, but you know what to expect from it. I can identify a lot of different trains just by looking at it. So having that familiarity and having a schedule that's familiar as well helps that. And I think it's also good for just setting up the calling of the random calls for the AI and all that stuff. Now, the problem with this, of course, is this AI dispatching is totally script-based. This is just like Microsoft Train Simulator. It's probably worse, actually, would be my guess. Because I remember I was doing something in the yard once, and I don't think I was fast enough or something. It reminded me of the old days of Microsoft Train Simulator. All of a sudden, a train comes to you. But back then, the train would just plow right into you, so I guess it was smarter than that. At least it stopped, but it literally would follow you around, and you tried to get out of the way, you couldn't. It was just like it was just going to follow you no matter where you went. I think eventually it went its own way, but I don't know. It was stupid. So why am I wasting my time with this? Some people over on the forums were kind of, over at Train Sim would basically saying, well, why are you wasting your time on this? Why don't you just do something like in Run 8 or Open Rails? Well, number one, Open Rails, at least as far as I know right now, and I tried to follow it. I asked a few questions and I went back into it, and I still, honestly, I've had a hard time keeping up with it because I know it's very busy. So because I'm not used to following it on Train Sim, I'm probably missing out on a lot of stuff. I'll probably catch up with that eventually, but I know things have changed from Microsoft Train Simulator. I understand that. I understand it's better, but to me, it's still the same Microsoft Train Simulator. At least that's the impression that I get. I'm not saying that, and I could be totally ignorant of the fact that I just don't know, and that's true. Run 8, I've already talked a lot about Run 8, in the past. I don't need to go there. Run 8 has a lot more mileage that this could possibly ever give me. Now, mind you, it's hard to say. When you look at the price tag, I'm not too sure what the price tag for some of these routes are. I haven't really looked, because really I haven't been that interested. I forget how much it was for that one around Hamilton, but that's what got me first excited about this, and then I realized it was only half of Hamilton. You couldn't really do that much, and trains were stupid, and it was a total turnoff for something. Here, I don't know what the real schedule's like. I don't know what the real operations. I know the yard is pathetically small. There's hardly anything in it. I don't like that. I never liked I also never liked doing Run 8 and seeing Bakersfield at first. Used to always be empty, the BNSF side, because there was nothing for it to do. And then eventually the local industries came around, so you had a few things that could load it up, but still, it always seemed like there was a lot more room for that yard to do something. The UP Bakersfield, on the other hand, I've always found busy. Barstow, extremely busy. So those kind of yards, and Mojave, always could fill that yard up, no problem. Plenty of things coming in and out of there. So from an operation standpoint, and that happens sometimes. Sometimes you have a yard that's just not as, doesn't operate as much, or you don't understand the operations, so maybe there is something else there. But I never saw anything. Maybe there's, I mean, yes, I know there's a lot of crew changes and a few other things that go on there, so maybe it's kind of like that. I'm not sure. Love seeing those signals in the back, although I should get rid of that stupid little pumpkin symbol, because it's in the way. If I was to get rid of the show me the next signal light, I would get rid of the balloon too, and I know you can do that in the settings. Oh, then you can hit F1 and everything disappears, so that's even better. Nice little hotkey. Yeah, those ties look pretty painted on to me. I can never get too close to the wheel, so I never know. I think it's just riding along, personally. But you never know. It seems to be running pretty smooth right on the tracks itself, so... Well, I guess that'll tell us right there. Looks convincing to me. That's what I wanted to do. Just try to get the rails, the bogies right up on the rail like that. Wow. Amazing. Uh-oh. I thought that was going to start going down. Oh god, I'm going up that grade. Now, would I recommend this? This weekend? Absolutely. What do you got to lose? Some time? Okay. So you take the time to download it, and then you decide if it's for you. The mine down that track there I had some fun with earlier. The mines are pretty cool. Now the auto speed's a little weird. I mean, it works at first and then it doesn't. You gotta kind of keep an eye on it, but... So a lot of people might be wondering, why would a company do this? Why would they put something on for free? And easy answer. They want to sell their... They want to get more people into it so that they can sell their DLC. Because their DLC is what makes this. And from what I can tell, those gates do not go up later. Oh shoot, I missed another crossing. Oh well. My son noticed that it looked like there was like 3 stations in a row up here. Oh man, I'm missing all kinds of crap here. You know, I got a funny feeling that's a quiet zone because I haven't seen any... Ah, crap. I haven't seen any whistle signs. But anyways, I could be wrong. Who knows? So having said that, do they have me? Well, it depends what the DLC costs. And depends how much I get out of it. So, if it's like $15, maybe. I buy something new all the time, it seems. Doesn't last me that long. It's like flavor of the week. Or month, or whatever. I shouldn't say week. It doesn't take that long. Or that short of a time. But the biggest thing I'm getting out of this, inspiration. I got the juices flowing again, and that's the important thing, because I wanted to get into trains. I want to get back into trains. I don't want to get back into Run 8. Some people think I do. No, I don't. There's nothing right now that Run 8 has that I need. I went into it to help out somebody. That was it. That's the only thing I did. There was somebody on one of my forums, which I haven't checked in about a week because it's been dead as hell. But, yeah. I may take it down, who knows. Might just keep it up. It isn't killing me. But yeah, the inspiration is that I get from this is, if they have so much potential that they're leaving on the table here, And you can see some of the imperfections in this game. Obvious ones. And I don't mean imperfections is too nice of a word, actually. It's just ignorance. They don't know enough about certain things that are really important for a railroad. Especially if you're trying to model this correctly. I mean, this might be as pretty as it gets, but it's not as real as it gets, and Run 8's got you beat on that one. They always will. Did I miss the crossing? Oh, here it is. That was a little screwed up. Number one's on the side. I don't know what I was thinking, but Emma and I were going out on a day trip tomorrow. He wants to go to Port Hope. He always likes going to Port Hope, but we'll see. Today would have been a good day to go out. Yeah, I could check the chat real quick. Nothing going on by the looks of it. Yep. Looks like an old yard. Uh-oh. Long tunnel this is. It's really cool. Ooh, did I miss it? And the alerters you can turn on. I found that out, but I don't bother. So how would I improve Train Sim World, or what would I love to see. I mean, obviously, I don't know what they listen to be quite honest. Oh boy. Never mind. Hold that thought. Forgot I gotta go down this grade now. That's not too bad yet. The rest of my training, there's some attempts at physics. Physics was going to be the one thing I was going to mention. Man, I really screwed up there. Really? Still feels like I'm pulling that engine. Or a brake or something, but tail end hasn't got over the top of that heavy grade yet. There it comes. God damn, it's hot down here tonight. I can't get comfortable. This thing is stingy as hell. I know there's keyboard shortcuts for some of these. Some of these I can't remember, but... Okay, I better start setting this up here. Yeah, it's gonna take off on me. Rule 5. Damn it! I did it too much again. I must not have much of much tonnage behind me. Really? Yeah, the physics are a little screwy in this. See, and then it just starts going. I mean, there's physics. I just don't understand them. They seem to equate where the train has gone over the hill at sometimes, but then other times it feels sometimes like, okay, I put the dynamics on and I don't have that much weight behind me, but then all of a sudden it's just like, it's a ton. Mm, 35-mile-an-hour zone eventually coming. But yeah, physics would be one. The graphics I'm not worried about. I mean, it's not perfect. but it's some of the best graphics out there. Holy crap. That just picks up like crazy. Yeah, that's what I thought. No way. Yep. Okay, we'll try 3 this time. See if it likes that. It's too much, I think. Yep. I'll try 1. No, it's too much for it. Setup? Setup doesn't do anything. Setup is about as good as idle. So that's something that's in there is useless. Because it's not setting up anything. It's there. Setup's supposed to charge the brakes, I believe, and then it's always used before you go into the dynamics with Run 8. I forget the reasoning behind that, but there's that's how they work. So if that's all they work, then I'm fine with that. Okay, we're going down 1.5. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. I guess I took a screenshot. I don't know. No train's going the other way, huh? Coming up in that 35 zone. Slowly. And you're gonna need more. I'm back down to setup again? How did that happen? Ah, crap. Missed the horn. I don't know. How did I miss those? Too busy looking at other things. Okay, I'm in 35 now. No, I'm not. Getting up there. So yeah, I was saying how what I would change. Obviously, physics is the big one. Putting some functionality in the systems that you got that is already in place. So it seems like there's a lot of stuff that's ready to go. Whoa! When did I get into 25? I thought I was in third. Okay, I'm confused. The way I read it was I was going out of a 30 zone to a 35, not to into a 25. Yeah, well. But I can see how many, after running this so many times, it just like, yeah. Like if I'm seeing trains going by, I like the schedule concept, but it's gotta be more, I guess, what's the word I'm thinking of? Dynamic. Oh, that's a whistle post. Okay. It's got to be more dynamic and interactive. So, all of a sudden you have, whatever train it is that's on that schedule comes up, has a drop of so many different cars, a couple different bad orders if you're going to, simulate the bad orders like they do. Or that's what they seem to be doing. So they have the shops. I like that idea. So you expand upon that. You get the defect detectors, which I think we passed one, but it don't do nothing. I've seen set out tracks, different things. I mean, there's different ways of doing it, inspections, you name it. I don't think the hump's operational. I don't see anything that goes into it. And in fact, switching the bowl is ridiculous because it's like a trim job. That's not where you make up a train. I mean, yes, that's where you make up a train, but they're setting out cars. They're going all the way around instead of sending it through the hump, and they're just setting cars out as if it's classivation. Now, looking at the number of cars in the yard, you probably can get away with that, not bother with a hump. So maybe that's more prototypical the way it's set up, because really, if this is supposed to show what CSX moves, CSX ain't moving crap because the yards are empty as hell. Shiny, they look like they're brand new, but a lot of things look pristine, brand new, and then other things have, some of the older engines have some marks on them, but just starting to get tired of it today now, finally. After so many runs and going past the same, what is it, 30 miles or so? Whatever it's supposed to be. And I mean, the scenery's great, though. I'd love to see the weather dynamically change as opposed to you setting it. So run a schedule through different things. Have something happen. Have a snowplow train or whatever. I mean, you don't have to. I don't care about that. But start having track maintenance stuff, different things, especially double track. Double track is so boring as hell. I mean, that's not TSW's issue. That's just happens to be the route. But their business model is very interesting though, because like I said, you have this sale. People are going to get it for free. A lot of people are going to get their hands on this, and that's probably not going to make people who actually forked out money for this happy. But I mean, that's what they're doing. And people are going to want more because they're gonna be addicted or predicted to the eye candy or whatever. I got my juices flowing, but eventually this is gonna get old. It already got old for Scott. He was saying he tried it out because he had version 1. He didn't have version 2, and I guess this is the newest version. I don't know. Setup doesn't do anything. I need to go to B1. Come on. Really? I'm down to 0.8. Going down too. Which is funny. Uh-oh. Nope. Idle's not enough. Oh, yeah, it's going. I was going to say, it's trying to go. Should be hitting at 35 in a minute, but then I got a 30 zone. Never ends. Probably missed a whistle point. Oh, I got 30. Oh, jeez. The other thing I don't like it is telling you everywhere where to go. Like, instead of having a location, like, okay, drop these cars off in this track, drop this in here, stuff like that, like a switch list, like a normal thing. They baby you around. I hate that. I knew that was the case in Hamilton just by watching some of the activities. It was just ridiculous. You might think, okay, so what does this do? Like, what is, like, I mean, other than wasting time or pastime, as they call it, just hobbies and pastimes, they go hand in hand. What does this do? It gives you a different perspective. It gives you the mind of a company who has a different business model, who values certain things over others. And they get sales. They're going to get sales. They're more out for the money than anything else. Which sounds absolutely opposite, considering that they just gave this up for free out of the generous of their heart. It's a ploy to get people to download DLCs. I'll take it. I mean, I wasn't coming on. You'd have to basically make it for free before I would try it. And here it was. I wasn't too sure if it was going to work. I didn't know if the graphics were going to suck on it on my computer. They actually turned out way better than I expected, which is got nothing to do with DTG. It's got to do with the fact that it wasn't as demanding for my computer as I thought it was going to be, which is great. But it begins to make you wonder, because I don't know if if Run 8, when I look around, I mean, don't get me wrong, I see great graphics, but I also see a lot of, my son saw it quite a bit because he's into doing the graphics. He says in some ways, like, the stuff that he's doing in Trains right now is comparable. And I thought, yeah, really? And I said, it doesn't look like that. Well, it doesn't look like this with the brightness and the overall look of Unreal. But there's a lot you can do. And I said, oh yeah, I know. But when I compare it to Run 8, where, now mind you, I didn't run Run 8 on the new setup that long, if at all. I think I was already out for the most part. So I can't compare it. It's like comparing apples to oranges. I imagine this would probably run way better. I haven't got this far yet because I don't remember the second tunnel. That's interesting. What the hell was that? Oh, that's a tree. Okay. So Run 8 has more models, for one, and they have more assets. I believe Run 8 has more assets. I mean, I see a lot of assets that repeat here. I mean, I see a lot of good-looking stuff, but and I mean, when I compare that to that, I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, I understand why some people say, well, you're better off with Run 8. Run 8's obviously not perfect. And like I've said all along, it's for me, it's personally, it's disappointing. I know a lot of people are still happy with Run 8. I'm not trying to convince them otherwise. If they're happy, that's great. Just like if I'm happy running this, I'm not going to be running this. This ain't going to last long. And I mean, I'll keep it on my hard drive for now, and we'll see what happens. But I'm not holding my breath, and I'm not expecting anything just based on their history. So it is what it is. Oh, I'm going back down a hill, heavy hill again. Piss off. I'm not breaking out the rail driver for this. No way in hell. I haven't had one opposing train on this one. I saw it in another trip. It was kind of weird. I was surprised to see it too. It takes a long time to get through this, let me tell you. Yeah, one like. Some people left. Probably boring them too. Yeah, it is what it is. I gotta grab a drink. Of course. As soon as I want to do that, I see the grade slipping again on me. Alright. I don't know if that helps or not. pretty much just show. And a lot of this is just show. There's no. A lot of this doesn't really have much function. It seems. Windshield wipers in the weather, definitely. Are you kidding me? Stand one. Yeah, 1.5% grid going down, and I only have dynamic 1 with 2 units. It just doesn't seem right. I just picture back to run 8 and how I would have, like, I'd be going like 50% dynamics at least. In some cases, I know I go full dynamic or modulated dynamic with an independent, or not an independent, a brake set, like a minimal brake set, just to give me some playroom. Whoa! Speaking of which, no, I speak too soon. Back to 1. I'll try 2. 2 is going to be too much. I almost guarantee you. Well, it's at 1.4. See, there it goes. It's already going down. Yeah. We coming out to a 50 zone finally. Finally get off this grade. It's putting me to sleep. It's a long section. Or it's a slow section, I should say. No bells on any of the crossings, and none of them go back up from what I've seen. They just stay in the down position. which is pretty pathetic. God. Oh! Hey, hot dog. I can go 50. Ah, crap. Oh! Missed the train. Thought I saw a light. Okay, so there's a westbound intermodal 820 going through. I gotta check the schedule later. I didn't see any signals going the opposite way, but that's cool. Gotta find the keys. Hang on a second. It's driving me nuts. The locomotive. That's cruise control. Automatic brakes. Okay, that's easy enough, but I don't need those as much. Bell 1 and Bell 2. What the hell is that? F and R, cruise control. Control D, Control A. Horn 1 and Horn 1 decrease. Next destination F8. Really? Well, I couldn't find it. Reverse or forward? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm finding it now. I don't want engine start. Okay, how do I get that back? I don't know how to get that back. There we go. Well, that's a different way of doing it. Ooh, we got a signal against me coming up. That didn't work out too good. So they give you double yellows here? So it would seem, if I can trust that signal. I'm surprised they don't do a flashing yellow, but whatever. Nothing coming that way, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I always get a tree. Oh, 35. Hello. That happened. Okay, enough of that. Oh, I am getting a stop signal. That's nice. I don't know if I'm being overtaken or what the hell's going on. So this is where, if this is a script, this is where the scenario has to change a bit, because not the same train's going to meet in two different locations at any given time, and then it's got to be able to adapt for the changes in the variables. There's a lot of stuff involved in it. Okay, I'm coming up to a 25 mile an hour. Jesus, Murphy. Am I here? Did it actually happen that quick? Nope, I don't want that. Oh, Jesus, I am here. Wow. That's kind of cool. I may have the crew change there, now that I think about it. West Cumberland, maybe? So I'm coming up to that 25 zone again. Gave me the signal. Okay. Not so much for meat. I got one running meat, if you want to call it that. I don't know why the lead unit's not doing it right now. One's smoking, the other one's not doing anything. Did I actually shut off my engine by accident? Nothing would surprise me. I was rolling pretty good back there. So I doubt it. Oh, now I see the smoke out of all of them. I see a train. Here's one of my blue engines. It says choo choo on it. Oh, he's crossing over from my line. That's cool. So this is the kind of thing oh yeah, interesting. I saw yellow over green for a minute. Miles to get in. What's over there? Okay, I'm curious what the heck is over there. Sam, I was wondering if there's any industries, and that's interesting. Ooh, I see a signal down there. Oh yeah, I see the signal on the left-hand side. Yeah, see, they never go up. Oh wow. Got the derails, I think. Well, that's just regular switches. God damn it. Oh, I love those signals. Not quite. I'm not gonna pay attention as I'm coming into the yard here. Road to nowhere. actual car. I think it was just a signal. Yeah, it is. It's interesting. Like I said, there is so much potential here. It's like so much track that I don't think would ever be used properly, which is a shame because it's a really interesting yard. And I mean, I saw a perfect example of the Golden Horseshoe Hamilton or whatever the hell that's supposed to be. They had all the various things down, other than the signals all over the damn place, but they had something, right? I don't know where these spurs are supposed to go, but they don't seem to be going much to anything, really. Industries that don't exist by the looks of it. Didn't bother, I guess. Yellow over red over green. I forget what the hell that is. Approach, I don't know. Approach the verging clear or something? I don't know. So far it just means, yeah, approach diverging or something. think we're good. Yeah. Oh, that's over doing the freaking brake noise. Makes me wonder if I'm just dragging a second unit, but... or something. Oh, there's a train. Hey, Bill. Medium approach, medium. I think it was. Could have been a medium approach slow. It's more like a game. Sorry I didn't get to that, guys. Too busy at the controls. It's more like a game. It's got the potential of being a simulator to some extent. I understand. I mean, like I said, there's some. Like I said earlier in the video, if you guys haven't seen it, check out the replay later because I talk a little bit more about this in the beginning of the run when it pops up on YouTube. This has been a long run tonight. Takes a while to do a run in this, which is pretty good. Some of it's boring, but, you know. Like, for example, here's an example of how they really do goofy things with their signals. Look at how many signals, dwarf signals, there are in the receiving yard. There's no way, and that's because they don't know how to set up a, how do you want to put it? I don't even know how to describe that. There's no way. You can have, what you can have is switches or power switches in a yard or something. You can have yard control switches, but it wouldn't look like that. And at the same time, I love the visibility of the signals. Oh, you mean I had to go 3 more yards? Are you kidding me? That's how stupid this thing is. I'm well within the yard. But because it insists that I have to go 3 more yards. So you just get leveled up in a bunch of points, and wow. I don't know what time I started at, but how long was that? 2 hours, 13 minutes? Holy shit. That was a little bit more than what it said it was going to be, but I don't know. Whatever. So it's actually 53.51 miles. I didn't think it was that long. Return to free roam. Okay. Oh. Somebody else is taking over. Can I get off the train? Oh, he got a light. Cool. I'll watch this for a minute. I don't know where this is going, but didn't even want to let me off the train. So this is the train that's departing the crew change. It's kind of funny you didn't even want to let me off the train. Well, we'll see where this goes. This isn't going to go far. It's going to kick me out in a few minutes. That's a medium clear. Or no, it isn't. That's a medium to medium. I think. No, maybe it's clear to medium. Approach medium? Approach medium. Yellow over green on a dwarf. Okay, that's approach medium, I guess. I thought it was medium to medium, but... although it probably... judging by the switch here, I guess it would be a medium to get back on. Yeah, it makes sense. This isn't going to take me very far, I can tell you that. It'll kick me out any minute. I'll jump off the train, but I'm more interested in seeing where this goes. Because it doesn't have far to go, I can tell you that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. Well, that was cool. Not bad. So, anyways, guys, I don't know if you're still there, but holy crap. 2 hours, 27 minutes. They weren't kidding. So, glad you liked it. It's not the end. I could see doing some more of this again. Oh wow, I'm just looking back at the interactive, the way it's still saying live, it's showing back there. I don't know if I guess when I talk, it's kind of weird because I'm looking at a live screen of what I've already done, if that makes sense. Anyways, that's what you guys are seeing, which was a few minutes ago. Hearing me talk about what's now or something. That's going to be later. That's confusing. Anyways, I'm going to bed. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I see the like, so that's cool. I'll do some more. You know, in little chunks. I don't think I'd be doing it this much because this isn't necessarily my cup of tea, but it definitely inspires me to do other things, which is kind of weird. But I'll leave it at that and let you guys figure it out. I have to think about it. I have to let this all sink in. But I don't think I'm going to go too far with Train Sim World. I just don't see it. I don't see getting download content. I don't see. I mean, it's tempting, but you know, it's more of a game than a sim, and that's really what it comes down to. Because it's more of a game, it's to me not what I'm looking for. I can find that this was going to get old real quick. I was even feeling that way. Emmett was already feeling that way, and he feels it before me. I was starting to feel that way, and especially that run and going through the slow part there, like ugh. But and this is on a pretty half decent train, but it is the way it is. Okay, guys, I'll let you go. Have a good one. Talk to you later. American.